Joe, another tough one for the offense, 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. What can you say to your team at this point?
Got to get it done. That's it. And we got to get it done. So it's not much, more you can say.
Do you get a sense that guys are trying to do too much? They're pressing?
Nope. Nope.
You look at that 6th inning, Jeter on second base with nobody out. Is that a situation where you need to find a way to score there?
Yeah. You got to find a way to get him over, get him in, or someone come up with a big hit. I know you're facing a very good pitcher, and it's not easy at bats, but we weren't able to do it.
Why do you think it hasn't clicked for your team?
I don't know. If I knew, I would, tell you, but I don't know.
And do you feel like this is just a wasted performance from Kuroda?
Great performance by Kuroda. Outstanding performance.
Who else? Mark?
Joe, for weeks or a couple of months even, we've asked you, thinking about any changes in the lineup or anything like that, and you always come back with, what would you like me to do? Any suggestions? Is it a helpless feeling to know that there isn't much you can do at this point? You just have to wait for the guys that you have to produce, because these are the guys you're going to war with. You don't really have any options in terms of
I never
McCann or Beltran or anybody.
I never feel helpless. That I don't feel. There's too many other things in life that can give you that feeling. So I don't feel helpless. But the guys we have to get it done. I mean, that's the bottom line. As I said, it's not just a couple of guys struggling. It's a number of guys, and maybe you mix the order, but we got our guys that are swinging the bat the best, up the most, and the other guys got to find a way to contribute too.
Wally.
Joe, you keep saying these guys have to get it done. I understand your dilemma. These are the guys you have, but are you still fully confident that this offense is capable of it, and if so, why?
Well, I mean, these guys have proven track records. And these are the guys that we have, and these are the guys that have to get it done on a nightly basis. So, as I've said in the game, no one's going to feel sorry for you, and no one has a magic potion. You just got to go out and grind it out.
Joe, I know they have track records, but are you seeing in Beltran and McCann, maybe they're getting old or something? They're not the same players they once were?
Well, I don't think you forget how to hit in a year. I don't.
Mark.
So you guys went through something like this last year, but it was with a sort of a fill-in group of trying to patch things together where you can. Is this a more frustrating situation because you have the guys you want in there offensively, and they're just not getting it done?
It's more surprising, for sure, because of the names that you're writing on the lineup card. It's more surprising. As you said last year, golly, we used a lot of different players during the course of the season, and guys that didn't have big track records, or they probably wouldn't have been available to a certain point. So it's more surprising.
You said you're not feeling helpless. Do you get a sense that any of the guys are feeling helpless?
No. They come to work every day, and they work at it every day. No.
Anybody else? Mark.
You guys were 500 20 games ago. You went 8-2. Now you're 2-8. What's the biggest difference you've seen in your team from the 10 games where you're 8-2 to the 10 games now? Is it just a matter of not hitting?
It's probably the situational hitting. Is usually what games are. A lot of times, what games are won and lost on, and situational pitching.
Wally.
Joe, you say you don't feel helpless about this. What exactly are you feeling about this?
Oh well, I mean, we've had some opportunities to make up ground, and we've had some good performances, and you want to win those games. Let's see, we lost a game on this homestand, 3-2, 4-3, and 2-1. I mean, those are tough losses. And we got to find ways to win those games. I've said all along, we got to find ways to win close games.
Jorge.
How much of it do you think to the struggle tonight was Price? I mean, how good was he tonight?
Well, he's pretty good, and he's been on a roll. There's no doubt about it.